The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Q101, it's Brian and Kenzie, and we're going to do something a little new here, and you can jump in, and we want you to join together with this party because we consider ourselves family. As we just talked about Tracy, the nurse. We gave her the Jim Jeffs Priest tickets, even though she lost in trivia and clashed with Kenzie. But we call this Q Reviews. Now, everybody loves sharing something amazing with somebody else, a very positive fashion, like it's a TV show, whether it's a book, maybe some new tool you bought at Home Depot. Maybe it's your car. You just got fixed, a hack, something that you did with your car, something, anything. This is your chance to call up at 312-591-8300 and give us a Q review of anything you want to sell us, Brian and Kenzie, and the rest of the crew members on it. Make sense? Pretty
Makes
easy?
sense. I'm following. What do you got?
Well, there's been something I've been holding on to for a week, and I really wanted to talk about this, and I just felt like, oh, not today, not today. And today is the day we are going to talk about the Great Lakes barbecue kettle potato chips.
Oh, my God.
These are, without question, the greatest potato chips ever made. And I bought them at Costco. I know I put little plugs to Costco here and there. I understand that. But, I mean, you can probably get them anywhere, I imagine. Anywhere.
Anywhere at all.
Maybe Jewel sells them. I don't know. I bought them at Costco. I never saw them before. I said, oh, barbecue kettle cooked potato chips. I'm going to try that.
Great Lakes.
Great Lakes potato chips.
I'll look it up.
Look it up. And let me just tell you something. They took the glory of a Michigan summer and put it in a bag. They're full-flavored barbecue potato chips. Just hearty, skin-on potato slices. They call them cherry barbecue potato chips. And when I bit into them, sometimes barbecue hits a little too hot. Sometimes there's not enough. Just right with the cherry sweetness, but a little bit of harshness that you want from a bite of a barbecue potato chip. The combination was joy in my mouth. I cannot tell you.
If you had a nickel, you know what I'm saying?
I want you to go out and buy something. This is not an endorsement. I don't get paid for this at all. This is a Q review from the Great Lakes, kettle cooked, Michigan cherry barbecue potato chips. Has anybody else had these? Please tell me, and tell me there's a better chip out there. There isn't. Not one exists.
Okay, so I'm going to hit you with some information right now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so first off, they're based out of Michigan.
Thank you.
That's where home base is.
So they're not lying.
So they're not lying. They really, I have their address if you want to visit.
Okay.
They have some
What city in Michigan? Does it say?
It is Traverse City.
Traverse City?
Traverse City.
Oh, Traverse City.
Traverse City.
Traverse City is beautiful.
Traverse City.
About a good 7-hour drive from here going up north, but it's beautiful.
If you want to visit, that's where they're at.
I do.
That's where they manufacture.
Got it.
They're also available in kind of like smaller convenience stores as well as Amazon, though. Hey.
Okay.
I want to try. They have a buffalo wing flavor.
Buffalo wing, kettle cooked potato chips.
Does that sound kind of good?
It sounds amazing.
I've never had. They also have Parmesan Ranch.
What?
Yeah.
I hate ranch, but Parmesan Ranch kettle cooked chips, I might give it a try.
That sounds good. They have the traditionals, too. They got the jalapenos and the sea salts and all that action. But Parmesan Ranch and buffalo wing, I want both of those.
Any other flavors? Like normal, just kettle cooked probably?
Well, they got the barbecue list, of course.
Yep.
This is interesting because they have yours, the Michigan cherry barbecue. They also have traditional barbecue.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I only have tasted the cherry barbecue, and I'm telling you that's the difference because it had a sweet and then a little bit of a hit flavor from barbecue too. It wasn't too hot, and it melted in my mouth. And even Megan likes them. Megan rarely likes the same kind of, bad snacks, if you will, that I like.
The unhealthy.
And she even asked, do we have any of those chips left? I go, no, we don't. I finished the bag when you were sleeping.
Do you guys have an Amazon account?
Yeah, we do. But I want to say buy local if you can. Costco on Clybourne had them. I'm going to go back today and try to buy like 7 more bags if they're there. I'm going to hoard them. There's no limit. But and our listeners are jumping in here.
I know. I was just looking at the Buffalo review we received.
Someone said Brian is so being extra right now. I'm telling you, that's what a Q review is. I'm trying to sell you for no money, just on my take. And I want you guys to sell us on stuff. 312-591-8300. Bring the same passion for something in your life. I don't care what it is. We don't care.
Lacey had the buffalo ones, and she said the flavor was on point and they were spicy. And I love that.
That's what it is. They're a little spicy, but the cherry barbecue part, I don't know what the cherry part is, but they're delicious. The Great Lakes Potato Chip Company, kettle cooked Michigan cherry barbecue potato chips. based in Traverse City, a wonderful little town.
Diversity.
So check in with us right now, 312-591-8300. Sell us on something. We call it a Q review. And join the party and help out our other listeners with finding something this weekend to enjoy.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Q reviews with Brian and Kenzie here on Q101 for the weekend. Listen, I looked up those carabiners our man was talking about there from Harbor Freight. They're like $4. I didn't do the shipping charge, but there are locations like in Cicero and off Fullerton and Niles. Those places, Melrose Park, Broadview, Burbank, Lombard, Arlington Heights, Downers Grove.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
A lot of them. The big carabiner. It's an 8-inch carabiner, so you put all your grocery bags on it. Like he was saying, hook it to the stroller. You can carry everything out in one trip, Kenzie.
That's awesome.
It's great. So this is why we do this. So we all learn about something that's changed your life, and you sell us on it.
Brian and I just want to buy new stuff.
Yeah, kind of. Well, if it's $5, I'll buy it too. Lindsay's checking in from Streamwood. Lindsay, ahoy.
Ahoy.
All right, give us a Q review. Sell us on it.
All right, so my key review is on the Circle water bottle. That's spelled Cirkul.
Okay.
It's a 22-ounce water bottle, but you buy pods for it, flavored pods. And when I tell you it makes drinking water 10 times easier, I can guarantee it. They have sweet tea flavors, lemonade flavors, iced coffee flavors, and a whole bunch of fruit flavors. And I hardly drink any soda anymore because of it.
Okay, my
20
question
bucks at
is,
Walmart?
these flavor pods for the water bottles, wouldn't they just work if you put them in any water?
No, it's specific just to Circle. They screw onto the top of the water bottle.
Ooh.
However, you can put the lid on any water bottle you have. It's any water like compatible.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, you might as well buy the water bottle of the people that made it because you're giving them money that came up with a pretty cool concept, right? You might as well buy that one.
Yeah, it's $20 at Walmart, and it comes with 2 flavors already.
Damn.
What's your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor is the sweet tea flavor.
Well, that sounds good. I love sweet tea.
Yeah.
I actually have a glass of sweet tea right here. That's what I have.
You put a little vodka in that.
Well-
That's a nice weekend.
Well, it's a different, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for
There
sure,
was like
for
a
sure.
health thing she was saying, kind of.
All right, very cool. Thank you. Cirkul, and I Googled that. Looks pretty awesome. Maybe we'll start making a list of all this stuff eventually. Give Case the producer some more work to put links to all this stuff up on Q101.com. So later.
He's bored. He's not doing anything.
No, he's doing nothing in there. 312-591-8300. Q review. Sell us on something. Jason in Downers Grove. Go.
Ahoy, ahoy.
Ahoy, buddy.
Hello, Chicagoland. My Q review is, people think I'm crazy, but I'm obsessed with Chipotle, man. I'll eat it like 3 or 4 times a week sometimes. It's crazy.
Uh-huh. You don't need to sell me on Chipotle, but go for it. Give us a shot here.
Yeah, I made a rap back in the day, so hope you like it, Chicago. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay, go ahead.
I haven't said this in a long time, so hopefully I remember it. But so it goes. When you're looking for that perfect food to put you in that perfect mood, nobody does it like Chipotle do with the tastiness overpowering you. Because when I walk into the door, it drops me to the floor. So many smells going into my nose. Yo, I like a burrito with rice and fresh cilantro. And don't forget the pintos. Now add the steak and we're halfway done. This burrito is already number 1. Now add the hot salsa and the sour cream. Oh, my God, my mouth is watering. Now add the cheese, little bit of guac and lettuce, please. And let me get a Mr. Pibb to wash it down with ease. Now, if you don't mind, I like to taste. So I can put this burrito to my face. Man, I love this place. I love how it tastes. Gotta lick my wrapper, don't want it to go to waste. Man, I love this place. I love how it tastes. Seriously, what is this place? And then it comes in, Chipotle.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Well, it all goes down tomorrow in Highland Park with our girl, Kenzie. Billy Corrigan's charity wrestling event going on. We had Billy in last week to talk about it. That entire interview, by the way, with Billy Corrigan, where we talked about all kinds of things with music and Siamese Dream's 30th anniversary and his life in Chicago and up there, of course, in Highland Park. The entire uncut interview at Q101's YouTube page right now. You can check it out. But the event is happening with Kenzie there, of course, because she brought up in the interview that she wasted her time beating up girls for free in Florida.
It's true.
So it became a wrestling girl, and Billy instantly stopped the interview, says, I have a storyline for you. and she will be coming out as a manager in the NWA event tomorrow. Free show, but it's for Cares for Cooper, supporting the Highland Park shooting survivor Cooper Roberts and his family, the tragic shooting. And Billy's done a great job of raising money in the local community up there for his family and other people that were victims. And it's a great event, free, but of course we want donations. Whatever you can do to help out. It's going to be, packed up there, but make sure you make a stop up there. It's at the Highland Park Recreation Center.
I'm excited. This is my big debut.
Yeah.
I have rehearsal tomorrow.
Yeah,
and Billy invited me to rehearsal.
That's amazing. We're all going to be up there, me, Case the producer, and we'll all be up there watching Kenzie as a manager. We don't know what she's going to do, but hopefully in rehearsal they show her how to throw a chair.
I don't know.
Yep.
I think I'm just managing, but sometimes managers get their hands a little dirty.
They do. They stir it up.
We'll see.
And it's going to be your debut, which I think will turn into a long and successful partnership
Well, I might have to leave the show.
with the NWA.
Because I'm traveling. I'm a traveling professional wrestler.
No, you cannot leave.
That's what's happening.
No, you cannot. But incredible event. All the information at Q101.com. It's going to be a blast at the Rec Center of Highland Park to benefit the victims up there at Highland Park from 1 year ago. Tragic events, but this is the way to do it. You get something really fun and enjoyable, and you take back from the evil. You take back and have a great time while you donate some money to help out a family that really needs it. And you get to see Kenzie as a manager.
Big.
I cannot wait what you're going to do. We don't know. Billy has the storyline. Billy Corrigan has it for Kenzie.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it should be quite interesting. Again, tomorrow on Q101.com has all the information about it.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Coming up at 9 a.m., a chance at a trip to see the Lumineers in Hollywood. Awesome trip for two. 9 a.m. right here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So the weirdest thing in the world just happened. We're Q101, and there's some other radio stations in our building here. And Case, the producer, runs in and says, hey, there's some food in the kitchen. You might want to go check it out. I go, what is it? He goes, I don't know. Kenzie goes, I'll go check it out.
Of course.
So you do that during the song. So Kenzie goes out and runs. She comes back hyperventilating, not able to breathe, to explain the situation that just happened in the kitchen with some sort of free food there that was supposed to be. No food came in, by the way. She didn't bring any food back.
I was too in shock. You don't understand what happened to me.
Explain what happened.
So I walk in, and I'm looking at the catering trays and the food. Oh my God, this looks familiar. And there's Joey Dominic is actually in the kitchen, and I go, "Is this Famous Dave's?" He goes, "Yeah," and that's Famous Dave right there. And I'm like, "Oh my God!" So not only was Famous Dave's food there, Dave is in the building.
Yes.
Okay. And we have to understand, I've talked about this a lot. I was a hostess and waitress at Famous Dave for years and years and years. Like I started in high school, through college. I have so many Famous Dave stories. I always talk about it. And I'm like, oh my God. It was like this weird childhood thing coming back into my life. And I'm like, oh, I used to work at Famous Dave's. He goes, did you? I'm like, yeah, I did sauce tours, and I did that. And I immediately felt judged. I'm like, and I was good at them. Like, I was good at sauce tours.
Yes,
I felt like he was my boss again.
Yeah. That's incredible. The odds of Famous Dave being down the hall. And we'll try to get him in here in the next 10 minutes or so here so we can relive this memory on the air as opposed to what you just had there happen. We're just going there for some food. It's Famous Dave's, your childhood restaurant.
That I just worked there forever. And it was just so funny because I'm looking at everything and I was getting this weird deja vu looking at the catering trays. And I'm like, why is this looks so familiar? Where am I?
Oh,
I felt like I was going to wake up and I was still waitress at Famous Dave's.
that's incredible. Well, we'll try to get Famous Dave in here in a few minutes. And I want some of that barbecue, by the way, too. So hang tight.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, well, this is a very exciting moment because Kenzie has talked about Famous Dave's, how she started her whole career at Famous Dave's, paid for her college, worked there so long, and randomly in the hallway, she goes to check out because someone said there's free food in our cafeteria down there.
Which is a great way to kidnap me, by the way.
Yeah.
Solid.
She comes back like almost hyperventilating. She goes, Famous Dave is in the kitchen. Famous Dave himself. And here he is now in our studio, Dave Anderson, Famous Dave from Famous Dave's Restaurants. Thank you for coming in.
You know, I'm really excited to be here. I was bringing a barbecue. We were on the air at your other WLS
down the
station, and And then this young, beautiful lady comes up, says, "I used to work at Famous Dave's." I said, "Really? Wow." So this is really cool.
Well, she was so excited because she's always talked so passionately about working there and the stories she's told in Minnesota, working for him up there when she was a little girl.
They formed me. Those were my formative years.
Yeah.
I used to crush the sauce tours. I was pretty good at it.
Explain the sauce tour when you went around this
Here's
restaurant.
the thing. Famous Dave's, he's also famous for all the incredible sauces
Absolutely.
he offers. So you have these great barbecue chips that you make in-house, and you bring those out so people can try each sauce so they can order the correct sauce with the meat. So you explain each one. I used to draw a pig with using the sauces.
Oh,
on
you
the
did?
plate.
How cool.
Yeah, it was fun. A little pizzazz out there, Dave.
Let me tell you, this girl sells.
Well, you know, it's all about the sauce. It's all about the meat. It's great barbecue, Famous Dave's. And I was here because we were promoting. We are having a barbecue cook-off on tomorrow at the Addison Famous Dave's. We got some of the best area pit masters. They're competing for over $5,000 in prize monies.
Wow.
The winner of that goes on to Dallas, Texas this fall, where the best in the nation will be competing for over $300,000 in prize monies.
Wow.
You know, who would ever thought that barbecue is almost turning into a food sport these days?
That's crazy.
That's at the Addison location of Famous Dave's.
Addison Famous Dave's. And everybody ought to come out. There's a lot of great things happening. Free food, free barbecue. Plus, they get to watch the pit masters do their secret stuff, and maybe they'll pick up some secrets that nobody's supposed to know.
Yeah.
Maybe get the secret sauce. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Are you going to be out there?
I'm going to be out there. And I'm actually giving away some free cookbooks.
Oh, yeah.
Famous Dave
Ooh.
cookbooks.
All right, Kenzie, do you have anything you want to tell? This is your one opportunity. Did you meet Famous Dave back in the day?
I never got to meet Famous Dave. We had pictures of him hanging up at the restaurant. We had shrines for Famous Dave.
Well, I'm here. You know, the thing is, I'm a Chicago boy. Chicago is a great barbecue town. I can remember growing up eating rib tips on the south side of Chicago as early as 1959.
Wow.
And who knew today there'd be Famous Dave's all over Chicago.
That's right. That's right. And so that's where you got your fervor for barbecue, was here in Chicago, and then, of course, started the whole thing.
Well, and my dad was a Choctaw Indian from Idabel, Oklahoma. My mom is from the Lakota Ray Reservation, and both of them moved back to Chicago back in the late 40s. My dad actually retired. He was an electrician working back when it was called the Sears Tower, and he was one of those Indians that would run up the antennas and change the light bulbs.
Oh, my God.
So we're going way back. So I got a lot of roots in Chicago.
Yeah.
And Chicago is such a great, besides pizza, is really a great barbecue town.
Absolutely.
All I want to know is there Georgia mustard in the kitchen? Because that's my favorite.
Yes, there is.
Oh, good. That was my jam.
There's a secret sauce there at
Then
Famous
maybe is
Dave's?
there some Wilbur's Revenge in the kitchen?
We even have Wilbur's. Boy, that's some hot stuff.
Oh, it is.
You like the hot stuff. Wow.
I do. It also got in my eye once when I was doing a sauce tour, which was a big bummer.
Oh, what happened then?
It's very hot. I had to walk away for a little bit.
You know, I'm always amazed. You know, people and kids today have more sophisticated palates. They like that really hot stuff.
Yeah.
They're shooting sparks from your mouth. I guess.
Kenzie, so that your chance to meet Famous Dave himself, that where you really, started your working career life pretty much, right? As a waitress there.
This is like honestly trippy for me. Like we had Billy Corgan in last week, but we've Famous Dave in this week,
She thought she was being pranked when you were in the kitchen there.
I did. I thought they set me up to like bump into you. I thought it was a joke.
Barbecue punk.
Well, thank you so much for stopping in. We appreciate it. Thanks for bringing all the food.
Hey, thanks for having me. And like I said, come on out tomorrow, Addison, Illinois, Famous Dave's. We are smoking up a storm. We got the area's best pit masters. We got free barbecue, some free things, a lot of fun for the family. Come on out, Famous Dave's.
Thank you
That's
so
awesome.
much.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.